Welcome to the deep dive. Let's jump right in. Imagine trying to manage, well, basically chaos. Enterprises today face this huge challenge testing apps across desktop, mobile, web, even backend services. It's like,
Yeah.
it just gets more and more complex, right? And the old ways, these platform-specific automation tools, they often just make things worse, more effort, more waste. So our mission today is to explore a potential shortcut. We're looking at unified cross-platform automation, using ZAPTEST as a key example, see how it can bring consistency, speed, and maybe even future-proof your digital stuff. Ready to unpack this? Okay, first big idea. Write once, run everywhere. Sounds simple, but it's kind of revolutionary. Normally, an Android button needs one test script, iOS needs another, or web another. But tools like ZAPTEST, they use smart tech like their one-circuit architecture and computer vision. This means you can build one script, say, for your desktop app, and that same script, no changes needed, can run on mobile. The really interesting part, it focuses on what the user does and what the system sees, not the underlying code differences. This cuts down maintenance massively and speeds up getting updates out everywhere.
Yeah, and what's fascinating, I think, is how directly that hits the inefficiency problem. Those traditional tools, they force you into writing separate scripts, sometimes needing completely different tools for each platform. It's just massive duplication, wasted effort. ZAPTEST's approach, this script portability powered by computer vision, letting the script see the UI like a person, it fundamentally changes the game. It detaches your test logic from the specific platform code. That's a huge strategic plus, letting teams reuse their automation work across the board.
Right. So you write it once, that's step one. But then how fast can you actually run it? Because speed is everything today, isn't it? Perfect script is no good if running it takes forever. That leads us to parallel execution. Modern automation, and again, ZAPTEST is a good example here, lets you run those same scripts at the same time across loads of different devices, browsers, operating systems. No more testing one after the other sequentially. You're validating everywhere simultaneously. Think about turning days of testing into just hours.
Exactly. And connecting that to what businesses really need. Parallel execution is non-negotiable for rapid validation. When you push a fix or a new feature, you need to know fast if it works everywhere. This capability drastically shrinks that validation time. It's about being able to iterate quickly, maintain quality, deliver value faster.
Absolutely. And this all kind of boils down to a pretty significant strategic edge, doesn't it? It's not just about testing. Using a unified tool like ZAPTEST means, well, fewer licenses to manage, less tool sprawl, not having dozens of different tools doing similar things. It simplifies onboarding too. New people learn one system, and your costs become much more predictable. Enterprises generally want fewer, more powerful tools, right? It cuts complexity everywhere.
And that really elevates the conversation. This raises a key question. What are companies missing out on if they don't get this consistency? Adopting cross-platform automation isn't just a quality tactic or a speed boost. It's actually foundational for real digital transformation. It directly supports Agile and DevOps by speeding up those feedback loops. It's critical for hyper-automation efforts, automating way more than just testing, and it makes you ready for whatever comes next. It's about that consistent user experience building trust. Without that unified approach, you're not just being inefficient today, you're actively building walls that block future progress.
So wrapping this up then, unified cross-platform automation, it feels less like an option and more like a necessity. It's about ensuring users get the same great experience everywhere, and frankly, it gives you a real competitive advantage.
Right. So maybe a final thought for everyone listening, especially if you want to grasp this quickly but deeply. What's the real hidden cost your organization is paying right now because of fragmented automation? And thinking bigger, what strategic doors might be closed to you because you lack that unified, consistent approach from the start?